All right, looks like we're underway. Welcome everybody to tonight's live stream, and we are just moments away from Knott's Berry Farm's 2018 announcement. Well, technically they're announcing it in 2017, but it's their new 2018 ride, and I can hear the stream. It's so weird how they actually allow you to listen to the stream while you're doing it. And this is like the only way you can access the live chat, but whatever. Welcome everybody. This is a really exciting night. As you could tell, I'm pretty tired. Did 4 videos today on the new announcements and still got 1 to go. We are just 9 minutes away from Knott's Berry Farm's announcement. And here's a little bit of a disclaimer. We have gotten so many amazing rides that were announced today. And so even if they do announce like something like an Intamin half pipe, honestly, I wouldn't be too disappointed. I don't think that would be a great addition in my opinion, but I'm not going to be disappointed like today. Today we saw so many new coasters announced. Oh, yes. I don't know which one is my favorite, honestly. Probably Steel Vengeance. That looks absolutely incredible. It could rival Fury 325. Second place would probably have to be Time Traveler at Silver Dollar City. That looks like an amazing new investment. And by the way, if it looks like I'm looking off to the side, it's because I don't want to have my tripod in front of the screen. I want to be able to watch the announcement. So I'll look at the camera every now and then, but you know. All right. So I'm just looking at the chat. Oh, well, thank you, Savage King Gaming and more. You're amazing, too, for being here and watching the stream. They're going to be announcing it on their Facebook page. I've got their Facebook page open in another window, which I can actually, thanks to the power of Windows 8 or 10. I keep forgetting if this is 8 or 10. I just got this computer. I believe it's Windows 10. But I can have like a split screen. I can have the live chat on one half and the Facebook on the other. And quick thing about mods, by the way, I have a ton of mods. I actually looked up some advice about having moderators on your chat. You're actually not supposed to have too many mods. I might have made the mistake of having too many mods. So I might reset the mods or just, I don't know, flip a coin, spin a wheel, because I don't want it to seem like, you know, I'm removing somebody for personal reasons. If I did remove mods, it wouldn't be for personal reasons at all. Only because I think that there are issues to having too many mods. But yeah, you just go to the, I don't know, honestly, I don't know how to post the link in the chat. Every time I try to post a link in the chat, oh, it posted a link in the chat. There you go. There's, so there's the link for Knott's Berry Farm's Facebook page. And they're going to be announcing it any moment now. It's 10:54. They still got 6 minutes left. So I'm going to read some comments. RMC Raptor came before California's Great American announced second Raptor. Yes, that is right, Alex Rodriguez. Six Flags decided to announce the one at Fiesta Texas first. And I might have a couple ideas why. Now, well, obviously they wanted to announce the Raptor first, but no. And Jacob Sager, my favorite announcement so far is definitely Steel Vengeance. I think that's an awesome name, by the way, Steel Vengeance. It really hits hard, and you never see the word vengeance has never been used in a roller coaster name, which is honestly surprising. The word revenge has, but not the word vengeance. So we are 5 minutes away. If anybody can name the rest of the, if anybody can name all, let me see. I'm trying to find, I actually have it down. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 roller coasters. Two, I'm including 6 because if I included 7, then it would be 2 of the same name. But there are 6 roller coasters in America that have the word revenge in them. So feel free, if you can name those 6 coasters, just list them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just name all 6 coasters. One of them is pretty hard to guess. because it's in a park that you've never really heard of. Actually, I'm going to ask that first because I'm not sure if, yes, Phantom's Revenge is one, MV599. Mind Eraser, that's good. Montezuma's Revenge, Revenge of the Mummy, yep. California Coaster Dude, Hydra the Revenge, good one. Cool Dint's Riddler's Revenge. And there is still one more, actually. There is one more. We've got Revenge of the Mummy, Phantom's Revenge, Riddler's Revenge, Hydra the Revenge, Montezuma's Revenge, and there is one more with Revenge in the name. If anybody can guess it, props to you. It's a little-known roller coaster. It is at, and I can give away the park name, it is at a place called Castle Amusement Park, which not a lot of people have heard of. And by the way, Cat's Revenge is a defunct coaster, and I'm only including the ones that are still operating. But Cat's Revenge, that was a roller coaster, really weird. So is Joker's Revenge. That's a defunct coaster too. There we go. Dewey Barfield, Merlin's Revenge. That is correct. We've got a winner here. And forgive me if I just, I guess you call it glazed over it. But yeah, Cat's Revenge was a former coaster. Funny story about, there was a roller coaster named Joker's Revenge. It was at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. It was supposed to open with the park. It was delayed like, I think 3 years. And it looks like Jay Left JPL also got Merlin's Revenge. I'm scrolling up. And also, so as I was saying, yeah, Joker's Revenge, that's actually at Six Flags New Orleans right now. And it's still sitting there rotting on the property. And we have 3 minutes left before Knott's big announcement. And definitely keep refreshing the page. Sometimes if you have Facebook on, the page will not update on its own. You have to keep refreshing the page. So we've got 2 minutes left, actually. 2 minutes left before Knott's Berry Farm's big announcement. I'm really excited, as you could tell. I'm a bit tired from today, but I am still super pumped up to see what they've got in store. And yes, Zach Zook, it is called The Jester at Six Flags New Orleans. Let's see. And to be exact, we have 1 minute. We have 1 minute and 20 seconds left. 1 minute and 20 seconds. We don't have that much time. California Coaster Dude, here's your shout out. Shout out to California Coaster Dude. Oh, okay. So a lot of people are predicting a Gerstlauer Infinity. Now, keep in mind, I don't want this chat to like explode in anger if they actually end up announcing an Intamin half pipe. I don't think it would be the best announcement, but you know, whatever the park decides to add, whatever they think is a good addition, you know, it's their park. Oh, it's live right now. Oh, we are about to go live. It is 10:59. I think they have started streaming early. So let's tune into Facebook and see their announcement. We've got a band playing, Boardwalk Barbecue. There we go. A lot of angry faces and sad faces because there's a band playing. I don't know what's with all the angry faces. I've noticed this earlier when their Christmas announcement at King's Dominion. They're angry that a band is playing, I guess. I don't know. I'm not going to talk over the whole thing. So hopefully you can hear this. So the band is just about ready to leave. It is 11 p.m. And I think any moment they're going to have someone come up and make their big announcement. A lot of angry faces. For those of you that don't know, Facebook live streams, people can... Oh. We are about to have our announcement. The band is cutting off, and we are about to get into the good stuff. I don't know why people got so mad at the poor band. They're a good band. I mean, I'd love to be at Knott's listening to that band right now. I've never been to Knott's before. And right now we are waiting, and it says there's 676 people viewing. Hopefully I can like make the downtime a little bit more interesting. People on Facebook, no offense to the people on Facebook, but these guys are pretty impatient. I remember when Hershey Park made their announcement, they were 6 minutes late. And if not, I'm guessing if they're even like a couple minutes late, people are going to get really ticked off. Where is it? Where's our announcement? Where is it? But yeah. So we're just waiting on it right now. Of course, I mean, they have to set things up, obviously. Live streams do take setting up. I remember a couple of times I was late because I was setting up the equipment on live stream. And Facebook can be a difficult, website to work with live streaming. I think I tried it once back before I had like 500 subscribers and like I had like no people viewing it. But mostly because most of my viewers were on YouTube. I'm sure if I did something on Facebook, people would watch it. But yeah, we're still waiting here. We've got 978 people are viewing the live stream. And for some reason, the chat window is getting in the way. I do not want this chat window here. I want this chat window to bugger off. So let's see. It's going to be a Vekoma SL. Here we go. Here we go. 1,000 people watching.
National Roller Coaster Day. Welcome to the all-new Boardwalk Barbecue Restaurant. I hope you enjoy your meals.
I wonder how the food is at that restaurant.
By thanking you all for being with us here tonight for this exciting announcement for our all-new attraction coming in 2018.
Here we go.
Now, I have to say, we really enjoyed the speculation that's been out there about what's to come. Some guesses have been pretty damn close, almost too close.
Almost too close.
Could be farther off. But regardless, we always enjoy the passion that you guys have for our park. Now, before we officially spill the beans on what's to come,
a little bit more time.
Before we officially spill the beans on what's to come, we want to share with you a little bit of our evolution, our legacy, and the innovation throughout the year.
I always like it when Knott's Berry, like when these parks, the audio cut out, but no worries. They're showing a montage of their past attractions. And I always love it when the parks do this. It was really heartwarming when Silver Dollar City did this. They go over the history of the parks, their different attractions over the years, and just it's supposed to symbolize the growth of these parks. So yeah, still pretty pumped up. Audio is cut out right now, but they're just showing a montage of their different roller coasters over the years. So we don't really need to have audio right now. If it got cut out during the announcement, that would be pretty lame. And I would totally show the screen. Unfortunately, I'm not 100% sure how to do that because I'm doing a quick live stream with Google Hangouts. I should do some more research. Okay, diving into 2018. They just gave a small hint. Diving into 2018. I don't think it's going to be a dive coaster, maybe an SNS dive. And now the screen went black and the audio is still cut out. So let's see. Diving into 2018. I don't think it's going to be a live coaster. And no worries. I think the park I think there might be some technical difficulties. It's on a screen right now that says diving into 2018. The comments are like, where are you? Hey, where's the live stream? Where'd it go? No worries, folks. I'm sure the fine folks at Knott's Berry Farm are working everything out. They don't want to I mean, it always is embarrassing. I mean, just think about how many companies over the years have had their live streams go wrong. It's going to be a Planet Snoopy expansion. I mean, I don't think that's what it's going to be. Diving into 2018. So let's begin the speculation. Benjamin Mufengi is predicting a water coaster. Nat Kennedy, Vekoma dive coaster. I've never heard of that. I do say fine folks a lot. I have this kind of, oh, here we go.
I'm excited to talk about what's next.
Here we go.
I'm here to talk about what's next. is our VP and General Manager, John Storbeck.
They're bringing out the general manager of Knott's Berry Farm.
So she forgot to say someone actually guessed it exactly.
Somebody
guessed. Tell you who that was, but you know, National Roller Coaster Day, talking about a roller coaster history, that gives you a little hint. That's
roller coaster history.
Today. So thank you all for joining us this evening. I'm so appreciative that you came out and spent a little time. You're spending a little time with us this evening. And I'm also really excited that you have the opportunity to try the food at Boardwalk Barbecue. It's our newest restaurant here at Knott's.
I'd love to try the food there.
And you're going to have the opportunity later on to hear a little bit more about the restaurant and what's going on here in the food and beverage area. You know, Knott's is, it's no secret that Knott's evolved from a humble little berry stand to be one of Southern California's most popular theme park destinations. We're very, very proud of that history, but we always want to have an eye toward the future. And Knott's has played, as you saw in this video, a significant role.
If you can hear it, that's good.
And in particular, in roller coaster history. As Cherie told you, we had the very first corkscrew inversion coaster in 1990, the very first flywheel launch coaster, and the very first hydraulically launched
first flywheel launch, Montezuma's Revenge.
We are excited to share with you tonight another first here at Knott's.
Another first attraction.
So in 2018, we are going to debut the first dive coaster on the West Coast.
First dive coaster on the West Coast. We've got a dive. A Gerstlauer Infinity coaster called HangTime. We have got it. We have got ourselves a Gerstlauer Infinity coaster called HangTime, folks.
And it's sure to excite even the most daring coaster fan. And it's another great addition to our boardwalk themed area.
Oh my God.
So
I did not expect this. It's Gerstlauer. The company they reunited with is Gerstlauer. I did not expect that at all. But this looks awesome.
And that's our vice president.
Apparently, a Gerstlauer Infinity is a dive. Yeah, it has that dive drop, that like beyond vertical drop. It's got like a somewhat a beyond vertical drop, not as like beyond vertical as Takabisha.
Like I mentioned, we did have the first and a lot of launch coasters. We had the two. We had the first free spinning coaster with Mock over at Sierra Sidewinder. And this year we're bringing you HangTime.
I'm speechless. I am just like speechless.
Any of you ridden that at Six Flags Georgia? 95 feet. We're going 150 feet.
150 feet. Tallest Gerstlauer Infinity in America.
Three trains with 16 passengers.
3 trains, 16 seats each. Maximum speed 57 miles per hour. Track length 2,198 feet.
Now let's get to the fun stuff. The fun part about this ride, I mentioned that it's 150 feet. You're going to go up and you're actually going to hold at the top at 60 degrees.
It's got a holding brake. We've got a holding brake.
And what are you going to do? You're going to drop 96 degrees.
96-degree drop.
It says 90, but it's actually 96 on the vertical lift. We're going beyond the 95.
Steepest drop in California. 5 inversions.
We're going 5 inversions.
We've got 5 inversions, folks.
Top of the lift. That'll hold you there for 2 seconds. It'll have a negative G stall loop, which is the second one in the Western Hemisphere. And like we said before, it is the first dive coaster on the West Coast.
They're calling it a dive coaster, which I find interesting, but you could call it like anything. But they also called it an infinity coaster, so I guess you could call it Infinity Dive.
We're going into, you guys have already figured it out. There's been tons of photos out there. We're going to take you out to the site and show you some of the walkthrough of the location.
This is just
going through the gates this way. Around Boardwalk Barbecue, you're gonna follow me.
Just when I thought this day couldn't get any better. I was going into this expecting an Intamin half pipe, and we get this. What? Oh my God, they showed a picture of it at night, and it looks beautiful. It's got the same color scheme as that beautiful relocated Vekoma SLC at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It was at Southport Pleasureland. They ended the live stream. Oh my God. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm overreacting here, but I did not, I swear, I did not expect this. Did not expect this. I went in with somewhat low expectations. It's got a beautiful sky blue track, like the clear, crystal clear waters of the Caribbean. And this is like awesome. Like imagine, okay, think about this for a second. Same spot last year. We were looking at all these attractions and we were thinking, oh, 2017, the coaster industry is, well, I wasn't thinking that, but I saw a lot of people online saying, oh, it's the death of the roller coaster. 2017 is such a bad year. But we've got like 2018 now, like we've got all these amazing attractions. Seriously, a Gerstlauer Infinity at Knott's? I could have sworn it was going to be Intamin that they were reuniting it, but I can't remember the last time that they did a coaster with Gerstlauer. Feel free to point that out in the comment section. I can't remember the last Gerstlauer they did. I think it was at Knott's. I think it was like I can't remember. I haven't really, I was researching Intamin for this day. I could have sworn it was going to be, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining that it's not Intamin because this Gerstlauer Infinity looks amazing. Go to Knott's website right now. I'm going to go to Knott's. Spinning Dragons. What? I have to reach over my microphone and my tripod to reach the keyboard. Oh, no, that's not. That's the RCDB page. Knott's Berry Farm. Okay, I'm at their official website. Get one free visit this year when you buy a 2018 season pass. You heard that here, folks. You buy a 2018 season pass for Knott's Berry Farm, you get one visit free. HangTime, the first dive coaster on the West Coast. And the reason that the drop looks red is probably because it's got some lighting effects on it. This is like a rendering. First dive coaster on the West Coast. I'd call it a dive coaster. You are diving pretty far. But wow, this is Coaster Studios. You were right. I thought he was going to be wrong on this. Like Gerstlauer, I was thinking Gerstlauer Infinity. I don't know about that. I mean, if they were hyping this, I don't know if the manufacturer, they were going to be reuniting this with Gerstlauer, but Taylor, you were right. And I was wrong. Wow. And look at all the inversions. It's like in a nice, tight, compact spot. And it's going to look so, it looks perfect. The color scheme, it blends in perfectly with that area of the park. And of course, we still got that wonderful barbecue restaurant. Oh my God, I gotta get to Los Angeles as soon as I can. Man, I just got to get there. I mean, there's Knott's Berry Farm, there's Magic Mountain. I wonder what Magic Mountain is going to get this year. Imagine if Magic Mountain just announced like I don't know, a Zamperla Volare or whatever. That would be hilarious. They're probably going to make their own announcement. But I don't know how Magic Mountain is going to top this. They might. But okay, I'm actually expecting Magic Mountain to add a freaking B&M dive coaster at this point. Like, I did not expect this. How many more times do I have to say I did not expect this? And I can't decide which is better, Twisted Timbers or HangTime. Probably HangTime because I didn't expect it, and it's a great addition to Knott's. They really needed a big, major, like non-launch steel coaster. Like, I can't remember the last time, well, besides Coast Rider, that they got a major non-launch steel coaster. I mean, think about it. Knott's is in a pretty tight spot. It's like in the middle of the Los Angeles suburbs, Buena Park, California. But I'm impressed. And the best part is now that I'm live streaming this, yeah, normal B&M at Magic Mountain. Yeah, imagine what would happen, like if somebody went there for the first time, they took a look at Goliath and thought, hey, look, it's a B&M. Like if somebody is just learning about roller coasters, they go on it expecting like Intimidator, and of course they get, you know, they get speed, but they don't necessarily get airtime. That's the thing about Goliath. Goliath, I know a few people that really like Goliath, and they like it for its speed and its height. But when it comes to hypercoasters, like enthusiasts, we love airtime. And the thing about Goliath is that it's not really about the airtime because it's not B&M, it's Jovanola. Brock Kaudfleisch, I'm 100% serious. I will pay for you to get to Ohio, room and board while you're here, and whatever else you need if you review Cedar Point. I'll have to. I might have to take you up on that offer, actually, because I'm dying to get down there. My friend Mike and I, we're actually thinking of going in May for the first time. Cross my fingers that I almost said Railblazer. Cross my fingers that Steel Vengeance will be open. And here's the thing. With all these new coasters, like these are pretty new attractions. So when you go on opening year and there's downtime, you know, Brock, I didn't actually think that you were going to pay for me to like for the whole thing, because that's like, I think that's like $550 for the whole trip. And I don't know if that's including the rental car, because you got to rent a car. Every time I fly out somewhere, obviously you got to rent a car. But now that I'm 25, renting a car is a lot less money, because the insurance companies don't view you as much of a liability. Yeah. Oh, you got me on the trip. Oh, I thought you meant like I got you, like, haha, I got you. Whatever. But yeah, don't worry if there's downtime opening year, especially for the Raptors. I mean, I know RMC is very, but the part about Lightning Rod that wasn't reliable wasn't necessarily RMC. There was third-party company involved on that, and you know, it was a wooden launch coaster. You know, I think that the Raptors will be more reliable than the wooden launch coaster, but I mean, who really knows what's going to happen? I'm just so excited. Today has been an amazing day, and I'm going to stay on a little bit longer. And but I really got to make this video. Like, I made 4 videos today. Once they release the pictures of HangTime, once they release the video, I'm so on it. I don't know if they've released any video. I only saw pictures during this event. So they might not have released video. Like, I've seen video released for everything else. Like, I've seen video released for Steel Vengeance and Twisted Timbers, Time Traveler, and Railblazer. But yeah. I'd have to, they did release pictures to the website. No problem for all the videos, Brock. No problem. Give Magic Mountain something good. Today has been so crazy. Like, imagine if you could go back in time and tell all of the grumblers, I'm going to call them grumblers, the grumblers that were online last year talking about like how 2017 is like the worst year in roller coaster history. Tell them about 2018, tell them what you're going to get, and they would absolutely go crazy. And there is a fly in here. Got it. It was actually a gnat. That drives me crazy. What's the point of screens on your window if little bugs can still get in through the screen in the window? I want fresh air, but I don't want bugs, whatever. This day, 8/16/17, that has a nice ring to it, actually. 8/16/17. Biggest day, like one of the biggest days in roller coaster history, next to the time that I recall Six Flags one year, I think it was 2001, they announced like 8 roller coasters or something. I forgot exactly what, but I don't know. I froze. Uh-oh. Did the live stream freeze? No, it didn't. All right. For a second, I thought the live stream froze. Anyway, have a good night, Coaster Box. Rest in peace, Fly. I thought you meant the live stream, but it wasn't a fly. It was a gnat. But it just flew right in front of my face. That was weird. But Twisted Sister. Yeah, that was actually the name of a Kentucky Kingdom coaster before, you know, Twisted Sister froze. I mean, not froze. Twisted Sister sued Six Flags, so they had to change the name to Twisted Twins. And from what I've heard, Kentucky Kingdom is so much better not a Six Flags park. If it was still, I'm guessing if Kentucky Kingdom was still owned by Six Flags, it would probably end up like La Ronde. Like based on what I've heard. I mean, my friend Bill said he thought it was an okay park. I mean, it's right by the water, but it's also right by a highway. I'm just talking all over the place. The water was streamed. You tried to make me. Yes, I did, Soul Seal Saul. I did. I'm not so. I'm gonna hold off on adding more. I'd love to add you as a moderator. I'm going to hold off on adding more moderators until I can look up some more information, like tips from maybe read a couple blogs on live streaming and see like how many I need, like how to choose the live streamer, you know, how to choose the mods. But I can tell you once I figure out, you know, who's going to be the mod, like it's probably, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, Knott's is going to have an amazing top 3. We've got Accelerator, we've got Ghost Rider, and now we have the Ledge. All right, so where would Magic Mountain put a dive if they get one? Well, they're not removing Viper, so not there. You never know what undeveloped land these parks have. Like, we all thought that for Disney World, they were going to take out the Tomorrowland Speedway to put in the Tron coaster. But it turns out that there's actually a big, fat chunk of undeveloped land right next to Space Mountain. So, yeah. I meant to say HangTime, not the Ledge, obviously. I got it mixed up. Thank you for the correction. I'm just so, like, excited. Today's been crazy, you know. Now I'm mixing up the Ledge with HangTime. I'm hoping they play surf music by it, and I'm hoping that it goes over water too, because that would be so like beautiful. Sand, it should go over sand. That would be amazing. Just get a bunch of sand, put it under the roller coaster. It would look so good. But the only thing they'd have to worry about is maybe if the force of the roller coaster blew the sand off and like caused a sandstorm. I don't know if that would happen, but I don't know what the Ledge is going to be. Maybe they just registered the name. They decided not to use it. There was this one idea, actually, I saw somebody made in, I think it was No Limits 2. It was the idea of a Gerstlauer Infinity called the Ledge, and it was themed to rock climbing. But, yeah. I don't know. News for Kings Island. It looks like, I don't know. I'd have to look that up because I don't recall. I don't think all of the Cedar Fair parks are going to announce something one day. So one moment. Looking at Kings Island's Facebook page right now. So far, all they added this year was a 2018 all-season fast lane. So it's a fast lane pass that you could get, and it's good for all season. But I'm not 100% sure that all of the parks are going to announce something, because the announcements that we got for the park, these 4 roller coasters, those are pretty big investments. And I don't know if I don't know if they decided to invest more in them. I don't know what some of the parks that haven't been announced yet are getting. But so far, Kings Island, all they've announced for 2018 is a all-season fast lane. And I'm looking at the Roller Coasters Reddit right now. They have all the big announcements. They're like my hub for coaster news and stuff. In other news, Carowinds got a massive Planet Snoopy expansion, which I'm totally hyped about because, I mean, not that I go to Planet, but like Planet Snoopy, it's just a nice area. Like if I had kids, I would totally take them to Planet Snoopy. And Carowinds Planet Snoopy, it was very nice, but I could tell that there were some areas that they could have used more attractions. They're getting Camp Snoopy there, which will be an extension to Planet Snoopy. And it looks amazing. They've got this giant play area and, you know, they got new rides. They got this ride called Pigpen's Mud Cycles, I think. But, oh, yeah, I don't think you guys care about Planet Snoopy. Just ask the enthusiasts last year. Canada's Wonderland, they got 2 new flat rides. They got a Zamperla Hawk called Lumberjack. It's shaped like 2 giant axes, like spinning around. They have one at Dorney Park. I was just there. They have a Zamperla Hawk there. They're getting one at Canada's Wonderland. And they're also getting a Flying Canoes family ride, which I think it'll incorporate water. I think I saw something like it at Edaville. Valley Fair is getting a Larson Super Loop, which I actually predicted, believe it or not. I mean, I think it's a fine addition. I mean, Valley Fair is a smaller park, and clearly they really invested in a lot of these other parks. But considering some of these parks haven't made an announcement yet, I think a Super Loop. I mean, Super Loops are great looking flat rides. And the best part is they didn't call it a roller coaster. They're not calling Super Loops roller coasters. So that's pretty good. Dogios, I did not read your I was actually looking at Roller Coasters Reddit probably when you send your message. And if you sent it on Instagram, I might not have received it. I think I went on Instagram for a brief period. My Wi-Fi might be lagging. So yeah. But yeah, Valley Fair is getting a Super Loop. Fine flat ride, nothing too big. Worlds of Fun got something called Nordic Chaser. It's some kind of family ride, but they didn't really say what it was. They just have a picture, a stock image of 3 Viking ships and a logo, Nordic Chaser. I'm not really sure what it is. It's going to be in this park Scandinavia themed area. I didn't even know there was one at Worlds of Fun. I've never been there, but I'm not sure what exactly it is. It could be a dark. Here's how they describe it. On Nordic Chaser, guests of all ages were aboard mini ships that rotate speedily around a circuit. The ride captures the imagination as guests experience the sensation of rising and falling along ocean waves. The ride will be placed in the park's Scandinavia themed area. The new Nordic Chaser will allow parents and children the opportunity to make lasting memories together. I still don't know what it is. It could be a small family ride. They could be, oh, you're saying Worlds of Fun will be getting the same flying. Well, that's an interesting way to put it. Canada's Wonderland actually showed the ride, but Worlds of Fun isn't showing it. But Alex Rodriguez, I'm not sure. I don't think Six Flags Fiesta Texas is landlocked. But with the rest of the announcements, I'm looking at them right now. Dorney Park got a pre-K pass so far. I don't know if they're going to get anything else, but Dorney Park so far got a pre-K pass, which is a pass that allows guests from ages 3 to 5 to get into the park for free, which I find interesting because, like, at our theater, the theater that I work at, we actually charge guests, like, if they are 1 and older, they have to, like, the parents have to pay to get them in. I find it interesting that with these parks, they're actually encouraging people, like allowing 5 and under basically to get in for free. So I think that is it for now. So far, the only parks that have made announcements were Kings Dominion, Cedar Point, California's Great American, Knott's Berry Farm, Carowinds, Canada's Wonderland, Valley Fair, Worlds of Fun, Dorney Park, and Kings Island. But I'm not sure if Dorney Park and Kings Island have something. Michigan's Adventure didn't make an announcement yet. But I remember a couple years ago, they got a petting zoo. You know what? Michigan's Adventure, I know that enthusiasts like to, I know we kind of like to poke fun at Michigan's Adventure, but I did some research on them. They're definitely a lot more of a region. Oh, your message is on Hangouts. I'll have to, I didn't go on my Hangouts app today. I'll have to check that out. But yeah, Michigan's Adventure is a family regional park. So I'd say it's like a souped up version. I'd say it's more like Lake Compounce than anything. When they do get a coaster, it probably will be at the right time. It's in Western Michigan. They only really have the Grand Rapids area to market off of. Their audience isn't that big, and so they make smaller investments. But I admittedly would like to see a new coaster at Michigan's Adventure. It's always nice to see a new Michigan's Adventure. It's always nice to see a new coaster. You're saying Worlds of Fun is teasing their 2019 2019. I have to check that out on Twitter. Twitter. So they just announced Nordic. I don't see any 2019 teasing. Oh, there is a video when it's available. Here's a little more info. Yeah, no, they didn't show much else about the Nordic Chaser. So it's probably going to be a smaller family ride. So I really hope you take me up on this offer. I'll talk to you. They just said later this year, the animation of Knott's Berry Farm Coaster won't be ready until later this year. No matter, I can always use the classic Ken Burns effect on it. But that's interesting that they didn't announce the animation quite yet. Probably they didn't want to give too much away. Cream soda. I'm not sure why you want me to say that. I love cream soda, by the way. It's like my favorite soda. Land purchase on Worlds of Fun. Yeah, I don't see anything about Worlds of Fun in 2019. Might be on their Facebook page. It might be something else. But I think the best thing that Michigan's Adventure could get, definitely, a family ride that, kids can look at and they could think, Mom, I want to ride that. If you can add something like that, I think that's a winner in my book, like, especially when you're a smaller park. And yes, I have tried butterbeer. I actually have a butterbeer mug in the pantry in my kitchen. I just went to Universal last year. Amazing. It is so good. I mean, even when you go there, even if next time I go there, and Dragon Challenge obviously isn't going to be there the next time I go there, but it's still going to be worth going there for that butterbeer. Especially get it frozen, because the frozen butterbeer is phenomenal. Look in the comments of the World's Fun announcement for the teaser. I think you might. I'm not sure if you're referring. I think you might be referring to either Twitter or Facebook. Let me see. Always a pain when you do a live stream and you have to use the keyboard. Basically, you have to use one hand because you got the microphone and everything else in front of you. And that's the wrong password. So I'll look on their Facebook page. Worlds of Fun. New ride for 2018 will release video when it's available. I think you might be referring to Twitter. Yeah, Twitter. Okay, so I'll try to get back onto Twitter. Try to enter the password again. If you ever do a live stream, definitely, I don't recommend using a tripod and a smartphone because it usually doesn't end well, especially when you have a long password like mine. And no, I'm not telling you what it is. Oh, here we go. All right, so yeah, comments. That is not the comment section. That is just one comment. Oh, there's tweet, the comments. Cool. I just responded, cool. See if I could, it's, for some reason, it's not showing me the comments. Oh, here we go. All right, so is this the only, okay, so here we go. Oh, you are right, actually. So big news right here. Stay with me, folks. Big news. So Michael Marsh says, is this the only edition for next year? Worlds of Fun responds, yes, it is. Michael Marsh responds, ouch. Worlds of Fun then responds, we can't complain. Huge 2017 for us. Plus, murmurs about 2019 are very interesting. Okay, so we have got teasing from Worlds of Fun themselves that they could be getting a big attraction in 2019. So that's pretty exciting. I mean, I could honestly see next year some of the smaller parks getting new attractions. And here's a little secret I learned. Well, not really a secret, but something an employee of Dorney Park, not the one I mentioned in my video, but a random employee, I think he was operating one of the rides at Dorney Park. He told me that basically the license for Dinosaurs Alive is going to end soon. And supposedly, and take this with a grain of salt, Cedar Fair is not gonna renew the license. So Dinosaurs Alive may very well be taken out of Dorney Park. And he said that it's very likely that they would be putting a coaster in its place. So if Dorney Park could get a new coaster, that would be pretty awesome, because I'm about to hit up Dorney Park in a few days. And, you know, it's a really nice park. I think that, you know, it's a smaller Cedar Fair park, but I think they could get a new coaster. The last one they got a Stinger, which was, weirdly enough, what California's Great America took out and where their Raptor is going in right now. But yeah, Dinosaurs Alive, supposedly the license is expiring, supposedly. But I'm pretty hyped up. You're going to Dorney on the 22nd. Guess what, iCoasters? I am also going to Dorney Park on the 22nd. So I may see you there. I'm going to Dorney Park on the morning of the 20th, well, the afternoon of the 20th. I'm hoping to get there early. Hopefully Sunday traffic won't be that bad. I'm going to Dorney Park on early 20th, going to Hershey Park on the evening of the 20th. Then I'm going to Hershey Park on the 21st. And then I'm going to Dorney Park on the 22nd, which is going to be pretty exciting. Yeah, they licensed the Dinosaurs Alive. That's not a Cedar Fair creation. That's like a third-party exhibit. So I heard that the license is going to expire, and once it does, they'll take it out. Park hopping. Yep, I am park hopping. What I'm going to do, here's what I'm going to do. First I'm going to drive to Dorney Park. And then the place I'm staying by, and then I'm going to go to Hershey. Hershey is an hour away from Dorney. So that's also one of the reasons why Dorney Park is a smaller park for smaller audiences. If they tried to make it too big, then let's be honest, it would kind of end up like Geauga Lake. Because Geauga Lake, that was really close to Cedar Point. Six Flags tried to make it a big park, but in order to like be able to compete, they just damaged it. But rest in peace, Dorney Park. I mean, rest in peace Geauga Lake. But Dorney Park, definitely keep it small, focus on the landscape, focus on the locals. And but for Hershey Park, that's an hour away. So I'm going to drive an hour, get to Hershey Park, spend the evening there, preview all the rides. So in case I don't get to ride any the next day, I will have already ridden them. Maybe I can check out the rest of the park, maybe that Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Dark Ride, which I heard was awesome. So what I'm going to do, I'm staying about like, I think 10 minutes away from Hershey Park. And so staying in an Airbnb, best way to save money, definitely Airbnb. I think I'm spending like $100 for 2 nights with using Airbnb. So that's like $50 a night, which is a big bargain. I think it's more like 120, but still $60 a night. That's a big bargain compared to some of these hotels. First thing I'm going to do is hit up Laugh Track, because from what I've heard, that gets crowded the earliest. That's the first coaster to get crowded is Laugh Track. So, and it's on the other side of the park. So once I get to the other end, I can make my way down to the entrance. Hopefully Skyrush won't have that big of a line. I'm so excited to ride Skyrush. I've heard about the restraints, but honestly, I'm still excited. Fiery Team and hi, Olivia. Those are just some, for those of you that are watching this after the live stream. Yeah. By the way, you're definitely getting fast pass if I come to Cedar Point. Well, thank you. So, Hershey. Favorite announcement. I'm not disappointed with any of these announcements, except for maybe, you know, I don't know if Dorney Park is announcing anything else. They might not be. They might not be announcing everything for all the parks. Some of these parks may be taking an off year, which we've seen before. I mean, the business strategy of adding something new to all of the parks, I don't know if Cedar Fair splits up the revenue, decides which parks to spend more money on, or if it's like up to the parks. But this is a big year. Not so big for all the parks, but I have a feeling we're going to be seeing some more coasters next year in different parks. These coasters, so hyped up. They're going to be getting so many riders, going to be attracting all the enthusiasts, all the, you know, the public in general, the PG or the PIG, the public in general. So my parents were going to get me a flash pass for me, but it was, yeah, flash passes are pretty expensive. They can run you like, if you get one for 2 people, I think it's like $70 a person, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, so Knott's Berry Farm, excellent announcement. And I just realized it is 11:42 p.m. and I really have to make my new video. So thank you all so much for coming. Expect to see a new video soon. And Brock, I'll message you about the about your offer. Yeah, so one moment, actually. I might not be leaving just yet. Yeah, I am. Thank you all so much for coming. And have a great night. This is Theme Park Crazy, and I will see you all soon.